Today we'll be making popcorn. Not popcorn. Thank you very much. We're doing it the lazy way, in a microwave, which also happens to be the correct way, because who has time for unnecessary complications? This method is approved by students, midnight snackers, shift workers, and anyone who believes in optimizing dishwashing by having the least amount of things to wash. Because let's face it, doing dishes is basically the adult version of solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. I'm using butterfly popcorn because that's what people say you should use, and it was all the shop had in stock. It's called butterfly popcorn because it's mainly used in cinemas where first dates happen and people have butterflies in their tummy. And has nothing to do with the fact that these kernels are characterized by their unique shape resembling a butterfly or a pair of wings when popped, which allows them to hold toppings such as caramel, butter, cheese and salt. As you will probably be alone when you make this, we're going to go for one portion. Take a quarter cup popcorn kernels and throw it into a microwave glass bowl. Don't use a plastic bowl even if it's microwave safe. Popcorn kernels struggle with anger issues. They get so hot in a microwave that if they were characters from Angry Birds, they'd make Blackbird look like a yoga instructor. We don't want them making craters in a plastic bowl, so stick to glass. Now to get the popcorn kernels rise to their full potential and also give them that movie style taste, add 2 teaspoons of liquid fat. You can add a teaspoon of salt, but I find it nicer to add the salt at the end. You can use butter instead of oil for a buttery taste. You can also add a teaspoon of sugar to the mix to give it a bit of sweetness. Now confuse the kernels by moving them around, because once they realize they are on hot oil, they'll explode and try to flee in any direction possible. Popcorn kernels have a knack for trying to escape any container you put them in. It's like they're plotting a breakout, so make sure to close them up with a vented lid, cling wrap or even a microwave safe plate. We can't let them pull a great escape. Now blast them with electromagnetic radiation for 3 to 6 minutes. For my 700 watt, almost 1 horsepower microwave, I like to go all out for 5 minutes and see how many kernels are left standing. Timing depends not only on your microwave wattage, but also on the quality of the popcorn kernels. Just check them popping around in there from excitement. It's like a tiny, edible fireworks show happening right in your kitchen. As each bag of popcorn kernels can have a different moisture content, I find the best way is to, on the first batch, watch how many kernels are left after my normal cook time, as well as listening to the popping. When you see most have popped and the jumping has slowed down, stop the microwave. When the steam coming out of a popcorn turned to black smoke, you know you overdid it. For most store-bought popcorn kernels, you will find some hardcore kernels that just do not yield under pressure. They are often called old maids or widows. That is because if you eat them, you will become toothless and remain single for the rest of your life. And there you have it. Crunch easy to make microwave popcorn. Just add a pinch or 2 of salt or your favorite spice. Click on the card or follow a link in the description for a spice that is full of flavor with a gentle kick in your throat that works well on popcorn. Note that the secret for getting the salt to stick to the popcorn is making them with oil, as well as using very fine salt. If your salt is too coarse, you can throw them in a blender or food processor to make a fine dust. Watch the video suggested to you right now for another mouth-watering masterpiece with a dash of humor to spice up your life.